Hi, my name is Warren Mayer, and I'm an artist educator at the Andy Warhol Museum. Today I will be demonstrating Warhol's use of gold leaf, a process by which he gilded, or applied a thin layer of gold, to many of his pieces of art. Andy Warhol often used this in his works of the 1950s. He had likely been familiar with such gilded images from early childhood, where he and his family attended Byzantine Catholic Mass in Pittsburgh. There he would have seen traditional gilded Byzantine icon paintings of saints and biblical scenes several times a week. Andy used gold leaf extensively throughout the 1950s to embellish his blotted line works. It appears in his advertising work, such as those for clients like the I. Miller Shoe Company, and in his non-commercial projects, like Christmas cards and these embellished photographs of himself and his mother. Today I will be demonstrating the gilding process with this example of an embellished flower. I will be using adhesive size, an imitation gold leaf, gilding sealant, and different brushes for each of these materials. The penwork was done using Warhol's blotted line technique, and, like many of his works, the gold leaf is accompanied by watercoloring. Visit warhol.org or the museum's official YouTube channel to see demonstrations of these and other Warhol techniques. To apply gold leaf, a surface needs to be tacky. This can be done by applying an adhesive called size to the desired regions. In lieu of size, a simple crafting glue diluted with water can also be used. Brush a thin layer of size onto the areas which will be gilded. The gold leaf will not adhere to the areas without the size. Allow the size to dry for at least 15 minutes. It will remain tacky for several hours. Gold leaf, along with silver, copper, and others, is one of several metal leaves available. These are malleable metals hammered into thin sheets. Pure gold leaf is available, but expensive. Imitation gold leaf is made of alloys of somewhat cheaper materials, such as zinc and copper. There are also metal leaves with different colors, such as aluminum leaf, which has a silvery color. You can also find a wide variety of metallic paints. Finally, an even more accessible home substitution for these materials is aluminum foil. It will not behave exactly the same way as professional metal leaf, but similar effects can be achieved. Gold leaf is very thin and light, so make sure there is no breeze in the workspace. Apply pieces of the leaf where the surface is tacky. Note that this thin material would tear quite easily. Some artists try to apply the leaf in flat, unbroken sheets, but others allow it to tear and smooth the separated pieces down to create a cohesive, textured whole. The leaf can be smoothed with a hair or foam brush and brushed away from dry areas. Once all of the gold leaf has been placed, a layer of sealant can be applied to protect the gilded areas. True gold leaf will not tarnish, but other metals like copper will over time. The sealant will help prevent this. Brush a thin layer of sealant over the gold leaf. There is no need to apply sealant to the blank or unfinished areas, as these regions can be embellished later with dyes, paints, and other mediums. Once the sealer has dried, the image can be further embellished with watercolor or other mediums. Some artists also add further layers on top of the sealed gold itself, like the penwork seen in this 1957 picture by Warhol. And gold leaf isn't limited to paper or canvas. Three-dimensional objects, like this ceramic shoe, can be gilded as well. There are many possibilities, so have fun experimenting with gilding.